Fair use, copyright, facts.
Fast car.
To make this shorter, I'm going to edit stuff out. So this isn't an hour long. I went against the self-professed best thief in the game, best thief on Mag. His words, not mine. I know this kid from when I used to play on Mag, and there's one other guy who ran his mouth. He's gonna get some too. But concerning this thief, who was the other guy? A ranger, but we'll get to that after. He's a little side note. As always, I was on very late at night, early in the morning, depending how you see it. Mag had 50 on with the queue, and we had, I don't know, between 1 and 4 people on. So, what can I do? I was just roaming around. This thief comes at me, and I kill him. Relatively easy. I don't remember how many hits or anything, but no effort. He didn't really do anything. So I was kind of hanging around in the same spot, which was the mesa near our base at Green, just outside the bridge. Some other thief that's friendly with me, a bad guy, was dancing around and ballooning and frog and whatever, posing and whatever. So the thief comes back, and now his build changed. He was, I don't know exactly, some kind of stabby build. I have vid and screenshots and all that. I'll get to that in a minute. So he changes his build, and I kill him again, and he really doesn't do anything to me. He comes back again on a full Condi build with a pistol. I don't know the gear he's using because I don't hack and cheat. It was probably, I don't know, fairly high Condi for normal people. I kill him again. In total, he came on 7 different thief builds, including 2 different types of DE. It got to the point he was so bad, and I'm not trolling. I'll show you the vid and the screenshots. He was just so bad that I just fell asleep and laid there. And just, I couldn't lay for an hour, but for damn near it, if I wanted to. He's doing everything in the book, and just nothing is really happening to me. So he's about annoying as a mosquito. And again, I'm not trolling. What I'm saying is a fact. This is the best thief on Mag and in the game, so he says. By the way, I've had this kid blocked for many years because I remember him being a mouthy idiot when I was on Mag many years ago. And I've embarrassed him. I have vids of him from many, many years ago. Just terrible. Anyway, I'm just laying around, standing still, talking to some various people on Mag who are messaging me, laughing like, what is this kid doing? He's so bad. And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's talking the map chat and team chat. Here's the best part. They sent me screenshots and vid and clips from streams what was happening, what he was saying and doing. I will include some of it. I normally don't, this happens a lot for me because I know people all over. I have fast friends everywhere. As many trolls as there are, there's 100 times more fast friends. So they're sending me what he's saying. I'll include some of it because it's hilarious. So he then comes back on 3 different tunes. Some kind of, I don't know, some willbender. I don't know his gear, whatever, but he was terrible on it. He came back on a full glass warrior, tried to 1 million blades me over and over. I'm just standing around. So after about an hour, a couple of people said, hey, dude, he's just a tank. He doesn't do any damage. Fight him for money. I guarantee he doesn't hit you for even one. Well, I like when people think because I don't attack them that I can't, which I love, which is how I make so much money dueling. So then he decides to fight me for money, and he almost gets two shot. He runs with about, I don't know, 5% left, and I just let him go. He ran back in the SM where 49 people were. But I'm going to show you some of the screenshots and some of the vid. So maybe some of you out there, if you're a thief or you know thieves, you think you're good, you think your buddy's good, maybe you should learn from this guy, because according to him, he is the best thief on Mag and the best thief in the game. So I'm going to edit in some stuff, maybe with some comments, maybe not, and I hope you enjoy. Yeah, one thing, what is it? Who was the other guy? What other guy? Said there was a ranger. Oh, there's a guy, Acrolif something on Mag, a ranger. He was a kid that I would heal because he was on a lot, and he wasn't terrible compared to the average terrible player. He was game to fight. He didn't hide. You know, I keep it real whether or not I like someone. It looks like he didn't pick a name. He just, I've said this before on other vids about this kid where I've embarrassed him in duels many times. It looks like he just put his hand on the keyboard when he was making his name and just went blah, 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 with his fingers. But you'll see him in a screenshot, and I'll talk about it. But that kid used to be like, man, we're on the same server. If we were on different servers, I would own you. Well, I left Mag years ago, of course, and I destroyed this kid 500 times. He has run right at me. I don't have a number for you. I have a folder. 1,000 times and done 0 damage and wound up dead. And now, of course, you know, he doesn't like me because he had ego, and I've destroyed him and embarrassed him over and over. Yeah, you'll see him on the screenshots. All right, so I'll edit in my talking with Mag and Mag behind the scenes. Now, I'm going to give you a little teaser. This thief, the best in the game, the best on Mag, the smartest, the best player. After I whipped his ass over and over on multiple thieves in multiple tunes, he got into team chat, map chat, and team chat, and put a bounty on me. There's this ranger that keeps whipping my ass. He's unkillable. Nobody can kill him. At some point, he was saying he must be a hacker, and people were like, who is this guy? Is there a tag? DAOC, and a couple of Mag people laugh, you're not going to kill him. You better bring a lot of friends and or a couple of hackers, because it ain't going to happen. So he then tagged up and put a bounty on my head. 100 gold for anyone or a group that comes and kills him. Well, an hour went by. It didn't happen. He started calling out individual people who were now tired of hearing his mouth, fellow Mag players on his own server. Dude, shut up. And he's like, 100 gold. I'll give you stacks of treat bags. I don't know. He was offering all kinds of stuff. If anyone fights, if anyone helps me fight this guy, and people are like, you're not going to get fast car, and if you duel him, he's going to kill you. Hilarious. Yeah, that ranger kid ran his mouth, but he knows better to come near me. Okay, yeah, so enough chatting. Oh, you wanted to know the new fast term. Look, this kid clearly is a China bad. I'll put something in about that. I'll put a couple of things in about that. Clearly, I could tell he was non-American. Clearly, I could tell this guy was a sidewalk sissy. And definitely rode side saddle. That's the kind of guy he is. It's only funny if you really know what that means. That's why this is here. So the new term, fast cat, he's riding side saddle. That's the kind of guy he is. So he's a tofu eating beta, and I don't know why he kept coming for me. Eventually, he just admitted, which we got screenshots, that I was better than him and that I embarrassed him and it makes him not want to play. Listen, I've said the same thing for 14 years. Don't run your mouth about fast car. When you talk shit and I embarrass you, don't get mad at me. Learn to keep your mouth shut. If you don't want me to fire back at you, don't give me any ammunition. I'm the nicest person in the game, and now you made me. Exactly. Now I gotta put you on blast, as my man just said. Alright, so I'm gonna edit in now some screenshots. This went on for quite a while, but I'll give you a nice taste. And, you know, Fast Car doesn't ask for much. If any of you see this guy that are on MAG, that's a FOF, FOF. Oh, FOF is friend of Fast Car. Yeah, if you know this guy and you're on MAG, please tell him you saw the video about him. And the same for that punk bitch, Ranger Akraralaf, who talks shit, and he shouldn't have run his mouth. What's funny is these kids talk shit to me. I don't say anything to anyone ever. But then when I end it, they get mad at me. What you need to do is check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Don't run your mouth to me. That's a fact. Yeah, so I'll put it in now. Legend. Oh, he's a China bad for sure. Fact. And I got a little something for that too, don't worry. In fact, before I put the screenshots in, I'm going to give you people a little bit of fun to enjoy. Here you go. Buckle up. This kid's been trying to kill me for 45 minutes. He's fucking terrible. His whole guild is terrible. He's so bad. Yes, so they all came after me. They're so mad. So I killed this kid a couple of times earlier. And then I just stood around and let him attack me, and he couldn't do anything. He's been begging everyone to help him. They came 3 and 4 at a time. Of course, I couldn't do anything. Now he has put a bounty on me. Here's how little fear I have of this retarded kid. He's probably not American. I'm sure he's a China bad. I know he's on the spectrum, that's for sure. I'm not saying that like to troll, or I'm saying it because it's a fact. He's bad. When I actually started attacking him, he just cloak and daggers and runs away. This kid is bad. I've had him blocked for a long time. He was always a retard. He's still a retard. He ran away. This kid is offering everyone on his server on all 3 Borderlands gold to come fight me. He's so bad. Chi? I don't know. He's definitely some kind of China bad. Yeah, he's not American for sure. He's bad. Two fact? Oh, fast facts. 2 fast facts. He eats rice and tofu. Fact. His favorite music goes... Yeah, this kid's bad. He's bad. No, that's Jason. Well, YouTube, he ran for his life. That's a fact. I just whipped his ass. So for time's sake, I have a lot of screenshots and vids, so I don't want to make this vid an hour, but I'm going to give you the gist of it. So this is the kid, and again, I've had him blocked for a long time. I remember vaguely on Mag him constantly talking. He's one of those kids that needs attention, like he just had his first Red Bull ever, and he's got ADD or something, I don't know. And he just talks and talks and talks. So this is him after I killed him a bunch of times and he was embarrassed. He's telling chat he's on a staff ranger with so much regen heal, which is just... Look, whenever you outplay someone or outsmart someone, you're automatically a tank or bunker. Right? If you... That's just... I've heard even some... what you people think are good players and streamers say this. Oh, he's just a bunker. That's because you can't hurt me doesn't make me a bunker. It means you don't know how to play your class and do damage. But anyway, he's talking about so much regen heal. I could not kill him on my DE. Fuck my life. How do you kill a tune like that? So this is him in the beginning. I'm assuming this is when he was first on the DE, but he went on to 7 different builds and 7, I'm assuming, totally different gear sets. All right. So here is where he tagged up. So again, Mag has 50 on at whatever time it was in the morning. And we had 1 to 4 people on. So it's just me. There's no Zerg around. I'm in SM. The two, so blue and red are fighting, and I'm over there by myself. Just in the field, like where people duel. Just inches away from all of them. Most people were leaving me alone, but occasionally somebody would try me. I would murder them. They would come back. I would murder them, and then, they would give up and jumpy. Okay, so he tags up, help a tag. People were telling him, yeah, that's that fast car guy, but being funny. And when people are mad, they'll call me slow car or fat car. The second he's mad, the second I see someone misspell my name, I know that I've embarrassed them on vids, and they're mad. Always the case in 14 years. I can't kill it for fuck's sake. He's so tank. I'm not tank. You're just terrible. This is the ranger I told you about, who also ran his mouth in a long line of mouth runners, of sidewalk sissies, who now has lockjaw. He used to message me, and I killed him hundreds, thousands of times, and he never got me. I would fall asleep, I would laugh in his face. Now, Fast Car keeps it real, whether or not I, enjoy someone's company. This kid is not completely terrible. There are C-level players, right, that he can kill, honestly. And he does fight, or at least when I was grouped with him. He's not hiding in the back. It was worth healing him when he was on my team, because he fought. He tried to be a gamer, except in his head, he's what the kids would call S tier. That's what he thinks, but he's more like a B tier. He's not even A. But the good thing about being a B tier, there is a lot of C and D motherfuckers, right? But I've embarrassed this kid so many times. He needs to keep his mouth shut, or I'm going to hunt his ass, and he don't want that. That's a fact. So anyway, this retard is going on and on. This sidewalk sissy, this... I know he eats a lot of tempura and rice and tofu dishes. He rides side saddle, you know what I'm saying? He's probably a male hairdresser, you know what I'm getting at, without saying it. You follow? So here he is, talking some more. I don't know what someone said above this. Somebody's probably like, oh, I could kill that guy. And he's like, that's a lie. You could not kill him. Seeing as I could not. So what he's implying is, how dare some other players say they could kill Fazcar when he can do it? This is ego that I'm talking about. He sees himself as just the greatest, which is hilarious. Like, how dare you even imply you could kill a guy I can't? These are the people that talk shit to Fazcar. They're all the same. They're all like this. Starting 14 years ago with a guy named Grubby, that was a friend of Quick Cries, all the way up to, also a thief, all the way up today. There's been thousands of them. These kids with this ego. It's crazy. Next. So I'm skipping through some shots, but essentially a whole bunch of people on Mag were telling this guy, stop crying, because he was bitching for quite a while. Dude, I did 7 builds on my thief with 7 gear sets. I did my warrior. I did my Willie. And he was just crying and crying and crying, evidently. And quite a few people were like, stop crying, you little bitch. And now he's fighting with people on his own server. That's what this is about. Here's the retarded ranger again. If anybody wants to duel for cash versus a kid who's cocky, you're probably gonna win. Certainly, listen, if you're someone that I hang with on any server, that I heal, if you're a FOF, a friend of Fazcar, whoever it is, right? You know who I heal. If you can get this guy to bet money to duel you, you're going to win. Anybody that I know, you're going to destroy this kid. He has a lot of ego, but he needs to check himself. His builds are so bad. He tries high Condi and Ranger. He tries everything. They're all terrible. He's hilarious. Anyway, enough of this retard. Yeah, he's the one I said it looks like he put his fingers on the keys and just went blah, 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 blah. That's the kind of name you get. So here this retard is fighting with his own server. I don't know. So this guy on Mag says, why are you so something now? I have no idea what's going on. Fazcar must be pretty amazing if he's got you that riled up. Why can't I kill Fazcar? Somebody said fact. I don't know who you are, but shout out. Maybe I do know you. Shout out to this guy. It was a question. Okay. I'm not sure because I'm not looking through all these screenshots. I'm just kind of randomly picking them. So I don't know what was going on above this. You never answered me. This is all Mag's stuff. So I guess these two guys are fighting, which is funny because both of them are bad and trolls. So the sea trolls going at it is pretty funny to me. Although, quite honestly, if they were in the UFC, this guy's going to beat him 9 out of 10 times, probably, if I'm keeping it real. So now he did this in both team and map chat for over an hour. I'll give anyone 100 gold if you can kill him, or 250 trick-or-treat bags. Look, I don't care about money because I have near 500 grand. Is this worth something? Like, why would somebody that knows me tell me why he would offer this? Is this worth many gold, or I don't get it. 10 stacks of that. Wait, so is he saying 10 stacks of 250, 2,500 bags? I got 40 stacks. Oh, that must be what he means. So he's offering 2,500 trick-or-treat bags for anyone to come and fight me for an hour. Incidentally, no one showed up. Incidentally, I got a lot of messages like, this kid's out of his mind. You're a goddamn raid boss. Nobody in this game's harder to kill than you. All facts. I'll continue. Alright, I'm getting tired of making this. I want to eat. It's 6:30 p.m. and I'm quite thirsty. Although I do have my trusty half-gallon cup with, let's see what Chef gave me. My favorite mix of lemonade and iced tea. So he's in team chat now. If anyone can get fast car, I'll give you 100 gold. I stood in the middle of their Zerg for well over an hour, and no one took up on. Occasionally, someone ran over without paying, just started attacking me. Sometimes 3-4 at a time, and you know how that went. So this is my the guy telling me he's still tagged up near you. No one is coming to help. I don't know what this is. Don't even give fast car. I'm not sure what this said over here. I can't see that far over. Can I? Oh, yes, I can. Don't give him content. Because this kid knows from running his mouth, and I would tell him, kid, don't run your mouth because I'm going to make a vid about embarrassing you. And I have several vids about this retard. I'm sure others know this. It's always the same. Trolls are not selective. When somebody is mouthy to you, or in this case me, they're mouthy to everybody. There's no selective assholes. They're always complete assholes. The problem with this guy and this guy, like they said in Tropic Thunder, the problem is they went full retard. Now see, here's one of my movie references I do. None of you saw Tropic Thunder, and you have no idea what I'm talking about with going full retard. So go to Google, go on YouTube, type, what is going full retard Tropic Thunder? And then it'll be funny to you. Yeah, so I turned my back on him and I just, he's garbage. Well, I guess if never being killed by you in 1,000 tries and murdering you every time I wanted makes me garbage, then yes, I'm garbage. This is a very mad kid who has been embarrassed. He ran his mouth to quick cry also, and that went badly for him for a week. It got to the point we murdered him so many times, solo, duo, that he stopped leaving SM. He became a Tower Ranger. This is the equivalent in MMA, which none of you watch because you're sidewalk sissies, when they say, oh, now you're a wrestler. Please kill fast car. Oh, fart car. This is the mark of a defeated man. Alright, I'm going to end this because it's getting long. I showed what I said. And as always, I backed it up. Some people asked for this that were watching my stream. A bunch of people got to witness this going on, like, live. Yeah. But this is what goes on. I normally don't show this stuff, but this stuff happens day in and day out. At times, it's hard for me to play because there's so much shit. There's just as much good stuff. I don't show that either. There's actually way more good stuff. But this happens continually with big mouth kids. If it's interesting, one or two questions. Do I know his alts names? No, only if they showed up on any of the shots I showed. Like I said, I have hours of this shit. I just didn't want to make this vid hours. It doesn't matter who he plays. He's terrible. Look, I've said it for 14 years. All trolls, with no exception, are bad players. All of them. There's not a troll that's good. This kid's a troll. Everyone that I have blocked is a terrible player. And it's like, I get asked, did they get to you? No, it's just funny to me. I feel pity for them. Even, now J-Mac doesn't fight, he's a D or an F level player. He doesn't get to me, right? It's just, he's unfunny, uncreative. He says the same things over and over. It's the same with all of these kids. These kids that I have blocked, you've seen my block lists, they're all the same. Those who can't play troll. Fact. They run their mouths over and over and over in team and map about this shit. I'm going to end with I have never, still, in 14 years, trolled anyone ever. Some of you have been fooled, maybe back in the day, by J-Mac pretending to be me. I get on, legendary healer on duty, and this is me most of the time. And when I am playing a more damage-orientated build, I'm just quiet doing my thing. I don't block people to get their account and mad spam them. I have never done that once. 0 times in 14 years. I normally don't even respond to comments the first 5 or 10 times. I just ignore them or insta-block. It's only when someone is really unfunny and dumb that I will sometimes let them have it. Yeah, or I put them on blast on a vid. Okay, one more if it's interesting. A lot of... So, while I'm talking, I'm not reading it, but I'm looking at the Discord and this chat, this stream. I'm going to say 40, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's even 70 comments about, I know that kid, he's a retard. That's the short version. He's a big mouth. A lot of people saying they have him blocked. Oh, that's harsh. This is all spelled wrong. He started transing and it failed. I don't even know what that means. Can you fail? I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's funny. I'm going to just say I don't know. Maybe that's a new thing. Blah, blah, blah. He thinks he's Jordan, but he's really LeBron? That's a basketball thing. I'm not quite sure what that one means. But people are going on and on. They're talking about this, people on MAG. He's the second worst ranger to sell it. Yeah, she's terrible. And a dumb, fat, ugly, smelly cunt. But she's non-American from England, so you can't expect much. Fast Car, can you edit something in about the China bads? Boy, it's shocking how many people are into the China bads. I'm going to put something in by the great Patrice O'Neill that goes something along the lines of, when I say China bads or Chinese people, I don't necessarily mean China, but I mean places where Chinesey people come from. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay. Is that racist? Alright, so I'm going to end this. I hope you enjoyed. And by the way, guys, if you come across Mags and the game's best thief, don't fight him, because he'll kill you. Ooh, this guy, ooh. I hope he runs into Nudie and some of his buddies, maybe Llama. Maybe my man Oogie. Yo, Oogie, here's one for you. Oh, he's so terrible. With what, guys? Oh, Llama and Bad? Yeah, that's like Nudie and Llama's. No, they would all murder this kid and this. No, it's not even. Like I said, this guy is a C tier, and this kid is a B tier. Right? And you know, Nudie's more like on the scale kids use today, S tier. Yeah, it's not even a fight. This is like not even. It's not competitive versus them. Who's my beloved? Who's my beloved? She's not my beloved. But yeah, she would destroy these guys. You're calling out my friends. You got to tell me a name. Solemn the Ellie? Oh no, Solemn would destroy both of these morons. Like, not even close. No, J-Mac would lose to both of them. Well, he would hack, so he would just go underground and invis, and they, Yes. She's actually on their server, but no, Lucidity would murder them. Pepe the Frog. No, Pepe would. They wouldn't last 2 seconds. I've seen Pepe destroy this kid on multiple tunes. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm going to end this. I hope you enjoyed. This is much longer than I wanted. So, you're on blast, whatever the fuck your name is here. And this retard, he's so bad. He'll wait, right, until there's 15 to 50 people on me, then he'll come up and start shooting at me. Right? Just so in his mind, if I did drop, he'd be like, I killed him. 49 people plus me, guards, 3 pieces of siege. Yeah, but he's a punk bitch. Listen, in closing, I told you, all the kids that troll are always terrible players. Everyone on every server. What about Monkey? Monkey's a different thing. He's just a complete drunk and or high mess. I personally have never seen Monkey like fight specifically with someone over and over. I just see him put really broken English spelled badly with weird spacing. You frother muckers aren't taking advantage of my siege. That's like, he's a different thing. He's just a buffoon, like a town idiot. Yes, quickly. Well, you will find that all these trolls in the game that are all terrible players, they're terrible in life. This isn't a troll. What I'm saying is a fact. I've met in real life. I have a vid of that where I met a few people. These are always the most out of shape, skinny, fat, pothead, alcoholic, jobless, Cheeto-fingered no one. All of these trolls that have ever talked to me, in real life, they wouldn't even look my direction. They would shake and they would piss their pants. That's a fact. All of them ride side saddle. Most of them are non-Americans. Right? I mean, yeah, I look like me and they look like, well, like a dirty, retarded, scraggly, skindery hobbit. Shout out to Warg. Shout out to all the Fofs, the Cars, the Bojacks, people that I heal, and Bodyguard. I gotta shout out Fishmonger. He's my man. Okay. Alright, enjoy.
Konnichiwa's Japanese. It's insulting to Koreans.
How am I supposed to tell if you can't?
Fuck's that supposed to mean, white boy?
It means you got eyes like apostrophes. You dress white, talk black, and drive Jew. So how am I supposed to know what kind of zipperhead dog-munching dink you are if you don't?
Yo.
The best to ever do comedy, and not one of you knows who this is.
I'm not trying to be be racist. I'm gonna say China, but I don't mean China. I just mean countries that Chinese people come from. Like,
Fast Car, saying that all Chinesey people can't drive is terrible. I mean, even for you, how could you possibly say that? None of them can drive? That's a stereotype, and honestly, it's probably racist.
When something is a fact, it's a fact. You cannot change a fact because a fact is a fact.
This is the truth. This is a fact.
You know, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's a knowable fact. It's a provable fact.
We got the real live shit from front to back. To my niggas in the world with the